Zorawar light tank, high-altitude armor for mountain warfare. Mountain warfare punishes heavy steel and thin air. India's Zorawar light tank is being shaped for that environment. Built to move fast on narrow roads and broken tracks, fight from steep angles, and survive in cold, high-altitude valleys where main battle tanks struggle. This is a deeper case study of what a modern Indian light tank must do in the Himalayas and why Zorawar changes the calculus along the line of actual control. The starting point is mobility. A weight class tuned for bridges and mountain tracks lets Zorawar reach places a 60 to 70 ton MBT cannot, with ground pressure low enough for snow, scree, and wet meadows. A turbocharged power pack with high-altitude calibration offsets thin air. Multi-stage filtration handles dust in summer and snow fines in winter. An auxiliary power unit supports silent watch without idling and a cold start tackage, fuel heaters, battery warmers. Low-temperature lubricants keeps the tank reliable at -30 degrees Celsius. Rubberized or segmented tracks reduce vibration and road damage, while a compact hull and tight turning radius matter on hairpins where one bad pivot can block a brigade column. Firepower is about angles as much as caliber. A 105 to 120 millimeter high-pressure gun with generous elevation and depression handles ridge-to-valley shots and reverse slopes. A modern fire control system stabilizes over broken ground, fuses laser-range meteorological data and inertial cues, and enables hunter-killer commander-gunner handoffs for rapid target servicing. Ammunition families include APFSDS for armor threats, Heat MPAT for bunkers and light armor, and programmable airburst HE to clear defilades, drones, and infantry behind rocks or walls. A coaxial gun and a roof remote weapon station give close-in overwatch without exposing crew. Gun-launched ATGMs or external canisters add standoff when a narrow valley becomes a missile alley. Protection trades smartly for weight. A welded base hull with modular composite add-on armor allows threat-based kits, lighter for rapid marches, heavier for key sectors. Spall liners, energy-absorbing seats, and separated fuel improve crew survival. A hard-kill active protection system intercepts top attack and direct attack threats. A soft-kill suite jams seeds decoys against laser and IR-guided munitions. 360 degrees EO cameras and acoustic shot detectors feed a panoramic display so the crew sees climbers, quads, or AT teams on spurs before the first shot. NBC sealing and overpressure are standard for high-altitude chemical decontamination constraints. Sensors and networks make the tank a node, not a loner. A mastable sight or tethered micro-UAV extends line of sight over ridges. Blue force tracking ties Zorawar to infantry, mortars, and artillery. Targeting data flows to loitering munitions and rocket batteries for combined fires. Counter-UAS tools, RF detectors, programmable airburst, and a compact jammer protect against quadcopters cueing enemy guns. Terrain and route data load into the battle management system so crews pre-plan hull downs, bypasses, and recovery sites before first light. Survivability in mountains is position and procedure. Zorawar fights from hull-down scrapes and rock revetments, uses short pop-up shoot-scoot cycles to avoid counter-battery, and employs deception, thermal blankets, false tracks, inflatable decoys to dilute enemy ISR. Smoke with multispectral properties hides against EO/IR, and a quick erect dozer blade can throw a berm in minutes. Recovery kits and winch points are standardized because a broken track on a cornice is a platoon problem, not a crew problem. Logistics decides tempo. Modular LRU design lets techs swap packs and sites at altitude with minimal tools. Pre-positioned spares, fuel pods, and ammo caches sit at roadheads. 4x4, 6x6 support vehicles move in leapfrog to keep platoons wet and fed. Air portability by C-17 and sling-loadable sub-kits by heavy lift helos for select components accelerates theatering, while rail-to-road interfaces shorten build-up times from plains to passes. Winterization checklists, coolant mixes, track tension for snow, battery care are drilled like gunnery. Doctrine adapts to heights. Light tanks pair with mountain infantry and sappers in company teams. Infantry clears spurs and AT nests. Engineers cut laybys and snow cuts. Zorawar provides direct fire, mobile cover, and shock. In valleys, platoons bound by fire from spur to spur. On plateaus, they anchor mobile screens that deny enemy patrols freedom of movement and hold key junctions for artillery to exploit. In crises, speed to key bridges, saddles. And airfields is the deterrent, a visible, credible gun on the right spur at the right hour. Why it matters is strategic and practical. A light, networked, protected gun platform restores maneuver to the mountains, reduces reliance on scarce MBT-compatible routes, and multiplies the effect of drones and rockets by forcing the enemy to respect direct fire threat at altitude. Done right, Zorawar gives commanders a tool that shows up where maps say impracticable, buys time for heavier forces, and holds ground that decides negotiations after the shooting stops. For deep dives on mountain armor, active protection, and India's evolving high-altitude warfare toolkit, visit globalinfoveda.com.